Hi everyone, it's Esther from Nevada. I wanted to get a little podcast in before I went on my vacation with my husband to Alaska. We leave day after tomorrow, Friday, Friday the 13th, on a big harvest moon night. I hope we can see the big moon, the big full moon, as we go under the Bay Bridge, or Golden Gate Bridge, I think it is, in San Francisco. That's where we leave from San Francisco, go to Alaska, and then came back to San Francisco, and then we take an airplane home to Reno. Oh, I'm so excited. It's just going to be great. I didn't expect we'd have another big vacation, but my husband's feeling good, so. Uh, um, we have a new car. I can't show you the picture, darn it. It's in my iPod and I'm recording on my iPod. But darn, I'll have to put it on the Instagram or something. We have a new car. It's so pretty. It's green. It's called outrageous green, but it's not outrageous. It's a natural green. It's a yellowish green like leaves and grass are. It's a very pretty car. It's small. It's a Ford Fiesta. It's inexpensive car, just our size, just our price range, and it's beautiful. I love it. So I made a couple things recently to go on the trip with me, and here's one thing. I'll put all these in the show notes below the video. Here's the hat. It's called a twist and slouch. It's got a real tight fitting, this part is real tight fitting, and then this is all slouchy. It feels good. It feels like it would be warm, and that's what I'll need up there. Although it's not freezing up there, it's in the 50s, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is cool, especially compared to here. So it's cool. It's not warm at all, but it's not snowy or anything. So. And the other thing I made is, remember a long time ago I made something called the clamshell? It was green. It was a scarf like this, only it was green. Well, I made a blue one. Now this is very warm. And that's my second thing. Oh, look, it covers everything. The ears, all the head, the neck's still sticking out, but I have a cowl. I have a blue cowl for that. So that should be nice. Made these just in time to wear. I remember one time on Alaska, we went to Alaska and I made a white hat. And I put it on and went out on the deck as we were touring the glaciers. And I came back and looked at myself in my beautiful new white hat. Oh my God, I was the color of the hat. I don't look good in white. Forget it, I need some color. White, oh my God, I look like a dead woman. Anyway, no more white hats for me. So, all those things I was working on, I kind of got sidetracked. This sweater only has one sleeve. And there it is, in all its glory. It just needs another sleeve. When I come home, I'll finish it up and I can wear it. But isn't it pretty? A nice foresty green with a cute pattern I got from another pattern, from a summer top. I put it right in here. Because this is just a plain sweater that you make, and you put your own embellishments on it. It's from Ann Budd's Handy Book of Top-Down Sweaters. I don't know if you have this or if you've ever seen them. It's really neat. It's like a recipe book. It gives you, this is the adult size. It gives you all the, you find your size. This one I made a 44 because I'm still losing weight. So, I'll tell you about that too. I made a 44 for the future. By the time it's winter, I hope I'm in a 44. Right now it's pretty snug. I'm really a 46 right now. But 44, you find your size, And then it tells you what to do for your size and your gauge over on this side. My gauge is 5, size 44. So it says decrease each side of marker every 8th row 11 times. And anyway, it tells you just like a recipe book. It's really neat. You can, so all the sizes and gauges are in here. And I did the one that has the sleeves. It's not a raglan, it's a sleeve, set-in sleeve, but you just make it, well, like this, and then you go back and do short rows, boop, 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 and it makes this, the sleeve cap, and then you go down and do the sleeve, and it really is nice. See, there it is. You just pick up stitches. That's gonna be nice. Here, I'm gonna put it on. Just pretend it has 2 sleeves. It looks good. I started making my hats and I stopped doing sweaters. Besides, it's not quite weather for the sweater yet. It's warm. It's DK wool, but DK's warm. So, it fits good. I haven't blocked it, so it'll be a little bigger. It feels weird with one sleeve. And I was making that other sweater. It's called the boho jacket or something. And I'm telling you, I kept realizing as I was making that I was making errors. The sweater looks fine, but I didn't make it as directed. I'd go along and then I'd realize, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. So it's shorter, it's smaller, and it just looks a little different. And as like the other one, it has 1 sleeve. But I think in fact I know, I'm going to take the sleeve off because I like this as a vest. Or, a vest with the little cap sleeves. So I'm going to just do a border here, and I'm going to take this off and make this side look just like this one. And it'll be a vest. And I think it'll look great. In fact, I could even do it tonight or tomorrow and take it to Alaska. This would be a perfect Alaska thing. With the design on the bottom. Pretty blue design. It's very warm. It's Cascade 220 wool, pure wool. I didn't like the sleeves because they're so dang big. Because the jacket was supposed to be big and floppy, and real big, and I made it smaller. I made it more form-fitting, so a big giant sleeve doesn't go with a form-fitting jacket. I don't need the sleeve anyway. It'd be fun to have a vest. All tangled up. So I'll fix that up tonight and take it with me. And just to remind you, it's this pattern. This pattern. See, mine is more like a vest. It's shorter, and it's not big. It's not roomy. It fits, It's nice. It's a nice pattern. So that's that. And then every so often, like I said, I made the hats, And I also took time out. I took a little side tour into crochet. I got a whole bunch of greens and yellows and greens, turquoise blue sock weight yarn, and I used 2 together because I have so much yarn, so much sock weight yarn. that I don't know what I'm going to make. So I put it together and made this. It's a stash buster for sure. And I don't think it's quite big enough. I think I should work on it a little more. But it's going to be pretty. I love these colors, blue and green. It has a nice collar with the blue, but it's a pattern that I got very simple. I'm only a simple crocheter. I got from the YouTube. They have the easiest things for beginners to follow because they show you, on YouTube. I don't know the name of it. Forgot. But if you're a crocheter, you probably know what this is. Oh, maybe it's just a granny's triangle. Probably. Yeah. It was fun using the sock yarn and picking out colors to put together. Turns out turquoise together with blue and green is real pretty. I like that. So I'll make it bigger. I'll make it real big so it can just snuggle around me this winter. That's about it. What I'm taking with me, I haven't quite decided. I have one ball of red merino. It's real pretty, tonal red merino, and a small circular, a 16-inch circular to make a red hat. I put that in my suitcase. Don't need a pattern, just make a hat, And then I was thinking, I never finished making this. I started it one time in acrylic, and acrylic is not fun to use sometimes. It hurt my hands, and it wasn't the best. So I was thinking but I liked this. It was fun making it. So I have this nice Cumbria. Really nice stuff from the Fiber Company. It is in color that I adore called Buttermere. Let's see, it's in mohair. It has a mohair, a wool mohair made in Peru. Yeah, I have 3 skeins of this. It would make a nice cowl like that with cables. No, I might take that. That'd be fun. I was going to take a bunch of hats, but patterns, stuff. But I just made 2 hats, and I have that red yarn in my suitcase to make another hat, a red one. That's probably enough hats. So that's about it, and I've continued on my diet, although I'm in a stall period now. I lost 21 pounds on the keto diet. I'm very happy, but now I'm stuck there. I can't seem to get lower. That'll take me a while probably. I still eat the same way, but I had to go off keto. Now, I loved it. I loved that diet. Not only did you lose weight, it made me full all day. And you don't eat very much. If I counted up the calories, and it was way low. It was like under 1,000 calories every day. But I never got hungry because there was so much fat in it. Clarified butter, grass-fed meat, eggs from chickens that had carpet in their, they had AstroTurf in their chicken house. I bought all the right stuff, paid a fortune for everything. Spent 3.5 months on it. I really overspent my grocery bill with keto. Is not cheap. But I did it all, and I lost 21 pounds. But I went to the doctor for my checkup, and my cholesterol went sky high. It went way over the amount it should have been. I can't eat all that fat. Not me. I can't. I'm not going to have a stroke just so I can lose 20 pounds. I'd rather. What would be the point of that? Go on a diet and kill yourself? That's no good. So I just started doing a regular diet where I'm still having like 1,000 or maybe 1,200 calories a day. But I'm not losing anything, unfortunately. Maybe my body's adjusting to the carb diet, you know, because you don't eat hardly any carbs on keto. And I'm back to carbs now. Well, to some degree, not a whole lot, but it's not carb deficient. A regular diet, you know, you eat fruit, vegetables, and low-fat milk or regular milk has a lot more carbs than whipping cream. Whipping cream has none. Half and half has one carb. The milk I have is maybe 5 or 6 carbs now. So I don't know. I'm all kind of confused about carbs and calories. Which do I count? Fat, carbs, calories? Well, I'm just doing calories, and I got some little hand weights I'm using to trying to be healthy. You know, trying to be healthy and not be big. Though I went to when I went to the doctor, she said, "Well, you've lost enough now. Don't lose any more." And I thought, "Don't lose any more. I'm still overweight." And you know, 5'7", and I'm not telling you what I weigh, but it's more than the charts I'll say. I need to lose it at the minimum 20 more, but I should lose 50 altogether. You know, I'm 5'7". And when I got home, I looked at the paper she gives you to read out of all your blood work and everything. She said she has me down as 5'9". Well, of course I could weigh more if I was 5'9". I'm 2 inches shorter than that. So I sent her an email telling her, please correct that chart. That's why you told me I shouldn't lose any more weight. You thought I was 2 inches taller. No, I got at least 20 more to go, but it'll be slow. And I'll be careful on the cruise. I've been on many diets on cruises before. You know, as like most women, I've been on a diet most of my life, off and on, and mostly off, and gained it all back. I'm not gaining it this time. No, I want to stay healthy. So we're going to Alaska. We fly to San Francisco. The cruise ship people pick us up from the airport, drive us to the boat, to the ship. We get on and sail under the Golden Gate Bridge, and I hope we can see the full moon and some dolphins, you know, or something. Seals, not dolphins. San Francisco's pretty too. I like going there. Now that it's just a tourist town, I used to work there. I worked every day in San Francisco. I commuted from the East Bay to San Francisco, so it didn't used to be such a joy to go to San Francisco, but it is now. It's wonderful. So, and we'll sail up and spend 10 days going and coming, and we'll see Sitka, Haines, Juneau, and Vancouver. Vancouver's great, and it has a great yarn store. Oh my God, the Beehive. The Beehive is my favorite store. Oh my God, it's beautiful in Vancouver. And then we sail home. And there's always a knitting group called Knitters and Natters on board the ship. So, you know, it's always fun. So I will see you when I return. I hope you all have a lovely fall here, the start of a new fall. And I'll be celebrating fall in a nice place, looking at bears and eagles and salmon spawning and stuff. I will bring back souvenirs and refrigerator magnets and whatever, and hopefully some yarn from up there. And thanks for being with me. Bye.